All right, I am at 12359 Baird Road in Oberlin. This is going to be a hefty job. So they want mowing, and then we're going to need to do a major cleanup before, and then have mowing maintain it. So, as far as the mowing goes, I will make sure to include an attachment so they know exactly where. Driveway is mostly grass, but we're going to cut, if you see the fence line here, all the way to the front, all the way around, and then to the left here is a soybean field. We're going to be cutting along that. The last company here didn't do any trimming, so we need to make sure we trim real good all around the house, here, around the trees up front. Everything you see here is going to be cut down at some point. We're going to have the landscape team come in and do an initial. So this area here, they want it completely trimmed up. The high grass between the shrubs, all that trimmed up, all the way around here. Trim that up. Trees, all this will be maintained. So to the soybean field is where we're going to be cutting. We're going to have landscape cut this down, and then you guys will maintain it. They're going to clean this up as best as possible, and you'll maintain it. So we're going to mow all the way down to like where we see these high areas. Mow team's going to bring in a brush hog, but what you see as high weeds now is going to be cut down, and it's going to be mow crew's responsibility to keep it maintained. Whew, it's hot. So all this area too, all that's going to be cut down for landscape, and then mow team, we're going to keep that all cut and maintained all the way around up to the trees. That's all going to be cut to and maintained. Up to the tree line. The lady that owns the house is Mom. She's 80 years old. Her kids are the ones who are kind of handling the reins on this. So if there's any questions, we'll need to call the siblings. This will all be brush hogged down. Mow crew will need to maintain it. And then I'll go in the pasture as well and show all this. This will get cut down and cleaned up and need to be maintained. Trimming all around the sheds and the barn. Trim around this. And then around the barn to the fence line and in this pasture. We'll have mow crew cut all this down, or landscape crew cut this down, but it'll need to be maintained. And then same with this. We need to maintain around the pond as best as possible. This will also be taken care of by landscape. But all this, all along the fence, will need maintained by mow crew. The pasture extends to the fence. Make sure that stays trimmed. Behind the fence, or behind the barn, all these high weeds. Whew. Landscape's going to cut down. We'll need to keep it cut and trimmed. And then pasture extends to these weeds here, kind of just wraps around and around the pond. This will be included in the mowing. Oh, I'm dying. I think that is it for mowing.